Welcome to your 2023 reading, Cancer. Today, we are going to look into the main areas of your life for 2023, what you should expect in terms of events, opportunities, and challenges. What we have here is love, career and finance, unexpected events, your challenge for 2023, and how you're going to end the year going into 2024 as well. Then in part 2 of the reading, we will go month by month to see what you should expect in more details, okay? Now, let's start with your love area, main energies, main events for your love area in 2023. And the first two cards that we have is Open Up and Soul Connection. We also have this card over here that says Guarded. And let me just say something really quick that I see here, but I also see it as a theme for 2023. I see you potentially able next year to fully change everything around you, Cancer. There is a quantum jump. There is something right here that talks about you building a completely different life, a completely different reality around you. You have that potential, but you also have a big potential with all these clarifiers to completely miss out on it. And when we say missing out on it, it means just not going for it, not taking the risks, and not allowing this to happen. And we start from here, in fact, guarded. Now, what we're seeing right here, obviously, is the possibility for something really huge to come your way, okay? This soul connection could be somebody who you are going to meet soon next year, or someone who you have already met, who is already in your life, but hasn't revealed themselves to be the soulmate, the soul connection that they're going to be in 2023, okay? What we are looking at here is something absolutely powerful, and the fact that it has so much power to it, it's definitely making you feel very guarded. And you know, you're not guarded because you don't want this. You're guarded because you're afraid to want this. You're afraid that once you allow it in, it's going to destroy you. It's going to leave you disappointed and heartbroken. It could be because in the past, the same person has made you feel this way, or because in the past you have experienced a deep disappointment and heartbreak whenever you felt this type of connection. Somebody who felt like your soulmate, somebody who you thought would never ever leave you or not be in your life. But it happened. We see the heartbreak, and we see after the heartbreak, the shield, everything around it, that it's meant to not let this happen again. And you know, I cannot blame you. Nobody should blame you for this, because we all know how painful heartbreaks can be. It's one of the most painful things, absolutely. But in time, we owe it to ourselves to heal that, because otherwise we stay in that energy. We sit in that energy, and we don't allow ourselves to finally find happiness again, love, anything that we are looking for. We are not going to achieve it, receive it, because we're just too busy guarding ourselves, protecting ourselves from disappointment and failure. And so maybe right here, you should just adopt a different strategy overall, okay? Open up. You should just see this heartbreak, this disappointment from the past as something that instead maybe was meant to happen. Maybe it was a blessing, an obstacle that rerouted you in the right direction, which is this one, the soul connection. Once you allow this in, once you experience this, you will know right away. You'll be grateful for the disappointments, or better, the failures in the past. Thank God it didn't work out with that person. Look what I have right now. But you need to open up to that, Cancer. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in this, okay? for years, potentially for the rest of your life. Don't you deserve better than that? I think you do. And so it's very important for you to learn how to open up when it comes to your love life next year, but also we'll see in other areas of your life. It's clear that you have been deeply wounded, Cancer, okay? It's absolutely clear. There is something that has happened, whether it happened in 2022 or years ago, that you're still healing from. Even those of you who think that, no, it's completely healed, I don't care, no, this is not me. There is something in your subconscious here that clearly talks about a lack of confidence, fear of taking risks, fear of being vulnerable. And this Four of Swords is clarifying these two cards, saying, hey, you just need time, you just need to rest, you need to recuperate to find that inner peace, okay? And so right here, this is all about mental health, taking a break, taking a vacation, self-care. Take care of yourself, Cancer. Otherwise, if you just let things happen and you feel the hurt, but you don't work through it, you don't show love to yourself, then you're never going to accept love, not the real type of love. So there is clearly, again, as I was saying earlier, as a theme for 2023, the opportunity to receive something absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing. But at the same time, there is the risk to miss out on that opportunity because of fear, hurt, and everything we talked about so far. So this is the general message. But when we get to part 2, month by month, we'll see what's coming in, who is coming in, how to approach it, and how to make sure to not miss out on it, okay? Let's get now to your finance and career. And we have a similar message again, swords, as far as the clarifier goes. We have swords down here as well. So the clarifiers are mostly your energy, okay? The things that you have to do for yourself in order to get to these type of beautiful outcomes. And so let's start from these 2 cards. Quantum jump, tame, and attain. What we're seeing here, as far as your career and finances go, it's a complete transformation, okay? Cancer, as far as your work environment, as far as your money, bank account, the things that you surround yourself with in terms of luxury, cars, everything like that, it's going to be, in 2023, it's going to be completely different. There is a quantum jump. And this is a positive type of jump, okay? We're not talking about regressing here. This is a huge progress that it's available to you in 2023. When you go through changes like these, it's very easy to get scared because it feels out of control. Even when it's beautiful, even when it's exactly what you want it to be, there is a huge risk to be like, no, stop all of this, stop. Too good to be true, too big of a risk. It's fraud, it's this, it's that. I'm not good enough for that. This is too many responsibilities. Whatever that might be, you'll find out. And in fact, we have this tame and attain because it's saying, hey, when these beautiful rewards will come in, when you'll feel that self-destructive, and we'll get to your challenge very soon, energy, control it, quiet it down, because what you are given, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, Cancer, okay? So do not miss out on it. Do not feel like it's here to hurt you, it's here to take away from you. There are seasons in life, right? And this is your season in which you receive all the results of your hard work, investments, the goals, the wishes you had in the past. This is when they're going to materialize intangible things. But that fear will kick in a way that it's going to be hard to control but you got this, Cancer. I am 100%, 150% sure that you got this. And you know, sometimes we get so used to external obstacles, right? Five of Swords, competition, somebody who just, you know, they care about their own interests and there is nothing you can do about it. We get so used to fight external obstacles, whether it's people, conditions, circumstances. And what I see right here, the difference in 2023 for you is that everything seems to be aligned, also, especially down here. Everything is aligned. And so you are always used to fight and fight and fight. And when there's nothing to fight, you are left just looking inside and looking for something to fight there. It's a pattern. It's something that it's hard to change, to control, because you've had to fight for so many years. Maybe now it's time for that fight to end. You know, you don't always have to have tension, conflict in your life. Conflict does not always mean that you're progressing or that you're alive or that things are happening. Sometimes peace is progress. Because with peace, you allow things to happen, to come in, and to evolve, to grow into what they can really be. You have a soul connection and a quantum jump over here. Unknown gift, prayer answered, changes over here. You are about to shine, Cancer. This is all that it's coming towards you. Don't fight it. Don't try to find a way to find something wrong about these gifts that are coming your way. Okay? This is so beautiful. Look at all these stars, all these wishes coming true. Something comes to you. It's a resource. It's money. It's something really big. And it allows you to really take care of a lot of things you wanted to achieve for yourself, to buy the people you love, for the people you love. It's that time. It's that time, that season in your life, okay? It is. You need to trust it, okay? So, again, we'll get there. When we do the part 2 of the reading, we'll see what this is about. As far as the unexpected energy, we have Fox, Garden, and Ladder. So what we're looking at here is definitely some sort of message, some sort of communication that will come in, and it's going to be completely unexpected. I do believe that this comes in from someone who maybe has taken advantage of you, someone who has stolen from you, someone who was just doing their best interests, like we were saying in the past, okay? Someone you will meet in a public place, at an event, a get-together, a celebration, and this person might not immediately approach you, but then you will receive this message, and this message is coming up here because it will have some sort of impact on your journey for 2023, okay? From what I'm seeing so far, and we'll look more in part 2, obviously, this is a moment of redemption for you, Cancer. You know, right here, you're starting to see things coming your way, okay? Oh, that person seems really great. Oh, that job opportunity or that way to make money is actually the potential to change my life forever and the life of the people around me. I can start seeing these things, but again, as we were saying, sword, you're pushing it away, not trusting it, and all that. But now, I do see this as a turning point. When this unexpected energy comes in, this person, this message, you get your redemption, your revenge, karma, and it's going to click something in you. It's going to change something in you. It's going to show you how strong you are and how finally, for the first time in a long time, you're able to say no. Say no to the people who don't deserve you. Say no to the opportunities that are not good enough for you. And that will make you feel strong, confident, so that you can go back to these elements and be like, okay, now it's time. I'm ready. I'm ready for all of it. So definitely an interesting message. And I want to see what this communication is going to be about, so to understand how powerful it's going to be. But I do see that as being a turning point. I do see that being a very pleasant, although it comes with anxiety and stress because you're reconnecting with something that was hurtful. But, it's going to tell you something. It's right there. It's going to communicate something to you, and that is going to free you up. That message is going to free you up. So very exciting. Now, as far as your challenges, we were saying there is clearly something right here that it's in your control, which is good news. And I wouldn't say bad news, but it's harder, It's harder when it's in our control, because now we have to shift our mindset from the one for which we always had to fight external obstacles to the one in which instead we are the obstacle. So you need to figure out what you're telling yourself that keeps you stuck in this situation or keeps you reliving certain cycles, certain patterns with different people, different environment, but the same exact result, the same type of feelings, okay? So right here we have sabotage, something repetitive that you keep doing and doing, okay? And addiction, obsession, controlling. And so your challenge for 2023 is, first of all, knowing that you don't have to chase anything or anyone. Yes, you have to work for things. You have to take risks and obviously do anything that is necessary for you to achieve a goal. But everything you're doing, it needs to be healthy and fair to you as well. If you're chasing someone who is running away from you or someone who is using you, then why are you chasing them? What is there that it's so important? What is there that it's so fundamental for your happiness? That it's not good, it's not something you want to fight for. And so your challenge is understanding that the people that are worthy of you will follow you, will chase you. It has to be a 50-50, okay? Equal give and take. And you have this pattern, or at least you had it in the past, stronger than now, for which when something is not available to you, you want it more. When something is running away from you, it gets more of your attention in a way. And we're all guilty of that. Oh my God, Cancer. Everyone at a certain degree, at some point in their life, has gone through that. It's normal. But it's time to break that pattern in order to allow what you really deserve in, okay? And you know it. I feel that most of you are aware of that pattern and that are trying to stop it, try to really put an end to it, because it's really stressing you out. And so sometimes we have to be humble enough to tell ourselves, okay, I see this type of situation happening over and over again. I am the common denominator here. What can I do to not allow people to take advantage of me anymore? To not obsess over the things that are just not going to work out in my life, so that I can put energy and invest into the ones that instead are going to work out. Okay? Easier said than done. Trust me, I know it. I went through this myself many times. But once you get on the other side of this, it's so liberating. It's so beautiful. And you will experience this year, okay? You will experience the other side of the situation. Just focus on loving yourself. Just focus on see yourself as your best friend. What would you tell your best friend, okay? Or your daughter, your son, someone who you feel protective towards. Now you have to see yourself as that person. Give yourself that advice and follow that advice. As far as the end of the year goes, We have adjustments are required, no surprise there. And then the energy is gaining momentum, surrender to the divine. So by the end of the year, there is a major opportunity coming in, major. By the end of the year, we also mean September, October, November, December, so the last 4 or 5 months, especially the last 3. But what we see here, things are really picking up for you. You have learned the lessons, you have allowed in these new chapters, and they are blossoming. They are evolving in such a beautiful, rewarding way. And all you need to do is sit back and enjoy the show at this point. You have to surrender. You have to just let things happen, because this momentum is really bringing in so much happiness, so many results. Oh my God, what an end of the year. What an end of this beautiful journey that, hey, has its ups and downs, but they all do. There's nothing wrong. Don't feel as though everything needs to be always perfect, positive, nothing wrong with the people around you, nothing wrong with yourself. There is this strive for perfection in your life, Cancer. I feel it, I see it. But the most beautiful things are the damaged ones, are the wounded ones, are the ones that have gone through a lot, that have a lot of experience and lessons, learned. You are beautiful. You have everything to offer. And these people you were surrounding yourself with, these situations as well, they were just not good enough for you. You are meant to reach the stars. You're meant to fly way higher than them. And every time you will connect to them, they will pull you down, back down to their level. They are not meant to fly where you are going to fly. So learn that and allow all of these beautiful things to come into your life in 2023, okay? Now, let's get to part 2 of the reading. We will go month by month to see what you should expect, to see what all of this is about, so that you can prepare for the accomplishments, but also the challenges for 2023. Follow me, the link down below in the description box. Welcome to part 2 of your 2023 reading, Cancer. The main energy for 2023, 10 of Cups. Obviously, this is a beautiful, beautiful card, beautiful energy to have, especially as the main energy. This is the card that talks about happiness, harmony, just alignment with a person, with the universe, with yourself. There is something right here that clearly talks about you becoming the person who you know you are, the person who you were meant to be all along, the person who you want to be. You're aligning with that. The world around you is aligning with that. The situations, the opportunities, the relationships, all you do in 2023 will align with your original vision finally. And it's going to bring in a lot of happiness, a lot of emotional energy. This is the year where you will make some major memories and something that you will remember, in fact, for years and years to come. And also, what I see is that 2023 is going to be one of those years in which you'll feel present, okay? You won't have to focus so much on what has happened in the past or wishing for a better future. You will feel here. And that it's one of the most beautiful things to experience. That you can experience, by the way, when finally things are going your way. And when you're happy to be where you are, to be who you are. And we see it right here coming up for you as the main energy. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. Better than money, better than opportunities, better than anything else that we all strive for. This is that peace, that love for ourselves and for life. So, amazing energy. Now let's get into the details of it all and let's see what this is going to be about, how it's going to evolve, challenges, opportunities, everything you should prepare for. We start with